if I press 6, the motor will start flowing the water, right? Now you can see that 7 stop. Okay, 6.
Hello friends, I hope all are good. So today we are going to study the project firefighting robot. So in this project we are going to extinguish the fire if there is any fire, right? So we can control this robot by sitting in anywhere in the world because it's working on GSM communication. So I'm going to explain each and every feature of this project in detail. So this is the pipe which will throw the water, right? And this is the on off button of the project. These are the two batteries which is supplying power to the complete project because we are going to use two high power DC grid motors. So these are the two high power DC grid motor in the project, right? And this is the tank which will hold the water, and there is a motor as well inside this tank which will lift up the water and make the water available over here so that it can throw that water. So you can use some spray type arrangement as well to make the water output through a small hole so that it can throw water to the larger distance, right? Now if I talk about another component, so this is the fire sensor. So if there will be any fire, then this buzzer will keep on beeping till you will control this project, right? And you will use mobile phone. So for that you have this headphone you have to insert like this. So you can control this project in two mode. First is wired mode. Wired means you can directly insert the phone and control like 1 forward, 2 backward, 3 left, 4 right, 5 stop. And you can also control this project in wireless mode as well, where you will control this robot through a wireless link. Doesn't matter wherever you are sitting. For example, if you have camera as well over here, so you can control this robot by sitting in anywhere in the world because it's working on GSM communication, right? This is the microcontroller which is 805 microcontroller, and this is the IC which is DTMF IC MT8870, or another IC which you can use over here is 9170 IC, right? And this is the communication IC. Okay, now if I talk about power supply, so we have used rectifier as well. For example, if you don't have DC power bank, then you can use the transformer as well. Because as you know that the output of transformer is AC, so you have to use bridge rectifier over there. Bridge rectifier rectify the output of a transformer and will make into DC, and these are the capacitor. These capacitor acting as a filter circuit over here, so they will filter out if there is any fluctuations in the power supply. And this is 7805 voltage regulator which will convert 12 volt DC into 5 volt DC. And as I already told you, this is the microcontroller where we have done the programming. And this is the fire sensor MQ2. This fire sensor will sense the fire, smoke, combustible gas, LPG gas, any gas like which can coat the fire. It can sense that gas as well. And this is the on off button. This is the relay which will control the motor. So this is the motor over here. This is the water motor which will lift the water from the tank and will throw out through this pipe. And this is the buzzer which will be, this is the buzzer and LED. They will beep whenever there will be a fire, and they will keep on beeping till the time you will start controlling this robot, right? And these batteries are in the parallel so that current output can increase, because you are using DC motor over here, you are using water motor over here, and current consumption of the project is very high. That's why we have used battery over here, right? And these are the relay. These are 4 relay because you are using DC motor, so relay is a best driver over here. If you will use small driver like L293D, then there will be a big problem. But if you are using relay, then you can there is no current limitation, right? They can control easily because you have 4 motor. 4 motor means 4 terminal. That's why you have used 4 relay over here. But as you know that the output of microcontroller is not so much high which can drive the relay, so for that you have used these 2 transistors. These 2 transistors acting as a Darlington pair over here. So they are the amplifier which will convert 5 volt DC which is coming out of the microcontroller into 12 volt DC which can drive the relay, and relay is further making the connection of the DC motor, right? Each relay have its own LED, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 LED So these LED will be on and off depending upon what signal is coming from the mobile phone. If LED is on, it means relay is on. If LED is off, it means relay is off. And we are using 4 diode as well over here. These 4 diode is for the purpose of back EMF bypasser. As you know that every device which have coils, when this device get on and off, it generates back EMF. So that back EMF is not good for the circuit which is at the back end. So that's why you have to use diode for the back EMF bypasser. And if you want to apply the LCD, then you can apply LCD as well. So connector we have already given, right? This section is the communication section. It will receive the signal from the mobile phone, and what data is coming from the mobile phone you can see from these 4 LED as well. If you will press 1 from mobile phone, then data will be 0001. If you will press 2, data will be 0010. 1 means LED on, 0 means LED off. I will show you this by practically when I will apply mobile phone on this circuit. Right now I am going to show you the working. Now project is on because this LED is on. This is the indication, and this LED is also on. It means it has got power supply. So you have to wait for few minutes because this sensor need preheating time. So it's getting heated. Now this buzzer is beeping. It means it was getting preheating time. Now the sensor has got preheated time. Now you can provide smoke. If it will sense any smoke or like any LPG gas, then it will start beeping the buzzer, right? Like this. I am going to show you LPG over here. This is the combustible gas. It can sense the smoke as well, but you can use this 10 rupee lighter. It have LPG gas. So you have to show like this. Now make it off. Now this buzzer is beeping. Okay. This is the indication, right? It has sensed the combustible gas. This was the indication. Now you can control this in the wireless mode. Like if you will press 1, 5 stop. If you will press 1, robot will start moving in the forward direction like this. If you will press 5, robot will stop. And you can see over here as well, when you press 1, then data will be 0001, right? 5. 1 forward, 2 backward, 3 left, 4 right, 5 stop. So after giving any command like forward, backward, left, right, I am giving 5 command. Why? Because these motor is of high torque and they generate very high amount of back EMF, which is very dangerous for the circuit. It can hang the circuits. That's why every time whenever making the command high, whenever I am giving command to the robot in forward, backward, left, right direction, so every time I am pressing 5 so that any back EMF which is generated can eliminate, because if you leave the motors for some time, then it automatically destroy back EMF, right? Now if you press 1, robot is moving in the forward direction, 2 backward direction, and now you can see data over here is 0010. If you press 3, then 0011. If you press 4, then data is 0100. So this is also working. So this is the wired mode. If you will press 5, robot will stop, right? So you will press 6, then water motor will be on. You can see that. This is the water motor sound. 7, water motor will be off. Okay, 6 on, 5 off. Means you can off the water motor by pressing any switch, either 5 or 7. Now I am going to show you the wireless operation, right? So I have to see which number this phone is using. It's using Airtel number. So I have to make call on this number, right? So for that, whenever I will make call on this number, then you have to receive the call, right? Now call came, I am going to receive. Now call is received. Now if I will press 1, then robot will move in the forward direction. Okay, 2 backward direction, 3 left, 4 another direction, 5 stop, 6 motor, 7 motor off, right? So this is the wireless working. There is no physical connection between this phone and this phone, but still this phone is able to control this project. Why? Because of the GSM network, right? Started. Now I'm going to on the project. Project is on. So you have to wait for some time, right? Because sensor is getting heating time. After there will be beep from this buzzer and this LED, then you should start working with the project. Now this is the waiting time. Okay, now if I press 1, the robot will move in the forward direction. 5 stop, 2 backward, 3 left, 4 right, 5 stop. Okay, now this was the wired mode. Now I am going to show you the wireless mode. So in wireless mode I need to make the call on this number, so I am going to make the call. Now call came, I will receive the call. Now there is a wireless link between this phone and this phone, right? So if I press 1, the robot will start moving in the forward direction. 5 stop, 2 in the backward direction. Okay. 5 stop. There is no physical connection, but still they are able to communicate with each other. 3 in another direction. 5 stop. 4 another direction. 5 stop. And if I press 6, the motor will start throwing the water, right? Now you can see that. 7 stop. Okay. 1 in the, it will start moving in the forward direction. Okay. 5 stop. And if I press 6, it will start throwing the water, right? Like this. 7, it will stop. So this is all about this project. If you have any doubt, you can ask the question in the comment box. And if you want to download the code and circuit diagram, you can also follow the description given below. Thank you very much for watching the video. You can subscribe the channel if you like the video.